Guess we're going down low again. Hello, today is Sunday, April 12th, and again, it was a spur of the moment video clip, and I don't know what to say. Today, we hit 70 degrees. It was our first 70 degree temperature of the year. Now granted, the day started out rainy and gray and misty and everything that you can think of that you would not think gardening stuff with. And then late this afternoon, the sun started coming out and I checked the temperature and it was 69 degrees out. I stepped outside and went, whoa, holy cow, it's really nice out. So my husband looked at the long-term forecast for the next few weeks and he was checking the low temperatures as well. I think next weekend we have low temperatures of 24 degrees and 33 degrees, and those are the lowest lows of the next few weeks. And I got a little excited. He said, well, we could probably start bringing the stuff out to the greenhouse. And I said, yeah, I guess I should probably start working on getting them, oh man, hardened off in anticipation of coming out here, which I haven't done anything with that yet because the weather has not been really that nice. So today I am I'm starting the process of getting all that taken care of, or started, I mean. I'm filling up some 5-gallon buckets with water and I'm going to bring them out here and give them a few days before I start bringing the plants out here. That way they have a chance to kind of warm up and start keeping the heat as like a heat sink. This is something that I did last year with, I don't recall if it was 4 or 5 buckets that I had right in the middle of the greenhouse here. And I think it did a lot to keep the temperature above freezing in here. That was my first success with trying something like that. Because the first year I had the little greenhouse, the little green greenhouse. Excuse me, this is really uncomfortable. I tried the gallon jug thing and spray painting them and putting them in the greenhouse so they'd hold the heat and keep things warm. It was not successful for me, so I kind of gave up on that. But the 5-gallon buckets, that I think it's, you know, the bigger mass of water and container and stuff, and I think it worked so well last year. So I'm going to do it again this year. And we already kind of connected the hose. There must have still been a little bit of ice in the hose because I could hear it when I turned the faucet on for the first time, and it took forever for the water to come out. So now I'm going to attempt to bring the 5-gallon buckets in because I still have the fountain in here, which I kind of forgot about, and I don't think I'm quite ready to move out of the greenhouse yet. Burk. I'm gonna say it again. It's really nice outside. Yeah, you can hear the birds. The snow is almost completely out of the garden. There's like one little patch of snow left in there, and I can see just how much of a cleanup that area is gonna need. And I need to find my soil thermometer so I can see what temperature it is right now, because who knows, very soon I might be able to plant some kind of cool weather crop down there. Oh. I don't know if that picked up, but it was an unhappy squirrel. This is very different from the last time I was out here recording. If you watched my most recent floss tube, I was out here and there was no wind, and it was weird because that rarely happens out here. So yeah. Yeah, I'm a little breathy. I've got 3 5-gallon buckets in here and 2 2.5 gallons. That should be enough to get going. It is 80 degrees in here, and I'm really curious to see what the temperature will be like in here tomorrow morning when I wake up. Deer prints. I don't think these are very fresh prints though. Oh yeah. Definitely gonna have a lot to clean up in here. I doubt it's all showing up on the camera, but there is so many branches. This is my wee asparagus patch. It does not look like much right now. Such a mess. Oh. That almost looks like something. I have no idea what that could be though. Turn it. Well, it could be the start of something pretty. Flowers maybe. Cosmos? It might be too early for cosmos. Calendula, perhaps? Or maybe it's just a weed. Oh. I think I'm just going to have to accept that I'm going to be backlit right now. With it being about mid-April now, I think it's pretty safe to say that I can start my tomato seeds finally. I'm totally drawing a blank on anything else that needs to be started at 6 weeks. But I'm mostly going to focus on the tomatoes right now, and yeah, when I think about it, I haven't really started a whole lot yet that's like warm season crops. Well, when the time comes for planting, starting those seeds, I mean, I'll have my stuff with me, and I'll know what else I can start. Because the only other thing that comes to mind are zinnias, which I don't think I need a lot of zinnias, but it'd be nice. I can probably start more lettuce seeds, but instead of starting them in soil blocks, I can possibly start them in one of my little window boxes that I'll set up in the greenhouse until it's, well, yeah, keep them in the greenhouse, not try to do it out here, because I think maybe the weather might just be a little too cool at night for them still. So that's where things are right now. Overcast sky this morning. A perfect day to start the hardening off process. Plants are in the greenhouse for a little while today to start the hardening off, so it won't be such a shock once the weather finally turns warm and I plant them outside. As I haven't given them a really close look, I guess. You see the front of the 1020 tray when they're sitting on the shelves, but you don't get to see just how much they have grown. And they have grown a lot. There's my buckets for my heat sink. And it is about 50 degrees in the greenhouse this morning. Someone is pretty perturbed. I have not let them out yet. Good afternoon. Today is Saturday. I don't know the date. This video is not going to end the way I was hoping it would. What my vision was that I'd be able to wrap this up by doing a quick pan of the greenhouse and showing all my seedlings and starts in it. Not the case. Mother Nature decided she had other ideas this week, and life just kind of lifed on me. It's been a bit of a week. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember the beginning of this week. But Wednesday, I ended up taking a sick day from work. I just was not feeling well. Thursday, I came out and enjoyed the nice weather that we had. I started some tomato seeds, and I actually thought I would be starting more seeds this weekend, tomato plants or something else. Yesterday, Friday, we had quite a storm come through. Not as bad as what I thought it would be, but bad enough that we had a little bit of hail, the wind blew, the wind blew, and rain, a lot of rain. Not as much thunder and lightning as I thought there would be. And then the temperatures dropped pretty bad. Bad enough that we had to bring the plants back into the house, but it might have been too late for my poor pepper plants. I guess I will know more tomorrow, if they will recover or not. Everything else that I planted so far was like cool weather crops, so they all look okay. have to look and see if I have time still for starting pepper plants from seed, or if I would be better off just getting some from the store when the time comes. Which means no fancy hot peppers this year, if I have to do that, which is kind of disappointing. The wind is still blowing today. The yard is a mess. I don't even want to like show pictures or anything of it because I find it mildly embarrassing when the yard is messed up with branches and storm debris. I mean, even though I can't do anything to prevent it, I still find it a bit appalling that it happened. It just goes to show that you cannot predict what Mother Nature is going to do. She's going to do what she wants. Who knows how strong the wind is blowing right now. I'm sure it's coming through that the greenhouse is being buffeted right now. I've got the greenhouse door closed, so it's kind of, well, I don't want to say it's cozy warm in here, but it's warmer in here than it is outside. I'm not sure when I'm going to bring my plants back out because the overnight lows for the next week don't look so great. Some good news is that the sun came out. And also that the spot that I put my fountain in, all the snow is gone. So at any time now, this can be hauled out and set up out there. Probably won't run until the beginning of May though, because the weather is just too unpredictable right now, I guess you could say. At the end of this video, I'll put in some extra footage of what the seedlings look like and my poor pepper plants look like, along with some video from that I took of the storm yesterday when it first started up, and then I think I took video when the hail started a little bit. You can hear a little tippy tap. Fortunately, the hail wasn't that big. Although I did hear that some tornadoes did drop in Wisconsin. I don't think anywhere near me. There was a couple towns about an hour away from me that got damaged, like trees coming down. I think Bayfield said that a 100-year-old tree busted and fell down, and it's gonna completely change something in Bayfield. I don't know if it was a big tree in a park or downtown or what. So that is the garden stuff this week. Yeah, definitely not what I expected it to be. So until next time, next video I put out will be a floss tube. Oh, and I think the video that I put out before I put this one was a video that I took of what do you want to call it? I think I called it the morning traffic when I was telling my husband about it, but I could hear that the birds were outside in the early morning. It was like when the sun was just starting to come up, and I wanted to get a video of the birds. And I think there's at least 3-4 different bird noises out there, including turkeys, which I was not expecting. I think I heard females and males. But also then I heard some deer coming through the woods, and it was them coming through as well, which I thought was pretty cool because they always take my front yard. It's part of the superhighway they have. And for some reason, they did not see that I was out there recording them. So I guess, yeah, when I think about that, that's really weird. Their guard must be down all the way since hunting season's been done with for like 4 months now. So anyways, I'm starting to babble. Thank you for watching. Next video will likely be a floss tube video. And until next time, bye and stay safe.